Here we are. Laconia? Laconia. Got a little IFR flight over to Saratoga Springs. Uh-huh. Yes, we do. Let's go ahead and get us rocking and rolling here. We need 63 gallons, or 64 gallons, excuse me. Let's get Hoskins going. Okay, here's 64 gallons here. Let's get the bags on. Let's do pre-flight. Ah, music to my ears. Do not need pressure here. Let's cool the cabin down. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, we're gonna need it. How are we doing down here? Turn on the head tracker. No issues there. Let's turn these on. How's the battery look? Good. Let's hit this on the way out. Good. Middle console. Open the cowl flaps. Let's turn on the fuel. Go outside. There's a light. Flaps. Pitot heat. Flaps. Light. Okay. Okay, we get into the cockpit. Flaps go up. Come to the left. Turn these guys off. Off. Alright, time to load the packs. Okay, packs are in. Let's get the A cars rolling. Okay, we're good. Let's close it all up. Doors are latched and secure. Okay, control locks are removed, parking brakes are set. Fuel selectors are green. Cow flaps are open. We're open an inch. Flaps are up. Props forward. Mixtures rich. Prop sync is off. Okay, let's come over here. Let's go. And nav light on. What else? Landing gear lights are 3 grand. Let's check the fuel one last time. It's looking good. Let's go ahead and get the left engine going. Whoa. How are we looking? I don't know why we're getting a little fuzzy here. No fuzzy here, but fuzzy there. Okay. That's actually okay because I'm going to be looking over here and then it'll just freeze the screen here. Actually, I like that. That's actually pretty good. Okay, left engine start, so everything's clear. Pumps. Positive on the Hoskins. Green oil pressure and oil temp is rising. Let's stabilize the RPM and lean for taxi. Good left engine start. How's the right side look? We're looking good. Pumps low, Hoskins fuel flow, green oil pressure and temp is rising, and we are stabilizing the RPM. Lean for taxi. Bam. Let's start the flight plan this
System
time.
test okay.
Okay. Alright, let's see if we can pull down. Let's see if we can get some weather off of somewhere. Alright, Sky Vector. Never really lets me down. 310 at 3. Sorry guys, I'm writing down. Statute miles broken at 3,400. 500 feet, so probably at 4,000. We're gonna go to 6,000. Or IFR. We'll see if we have anybody for clearance. A little bit. 3002. While we're here. Near, it's going to be 10 statute miles, but it's overcast at 4,100 and it's 2,901. Big difference. 190 at 5. We're good there. Here we've got runway 8. Right? Wow, it's 310. So let's go down to 26. Be a lot better for us. So we're going to go down Bravo, Delta. Charlie Bravo, Charlie Bravo, well, actually, Charlie Echo Bravo. Interesting. Charlie Echo Bravo, Delta. That's a mouthful. Charlie Echo Bravo, Delta. Whew. $35.75. Alright, we just got a squawk code on the auto ATC. Okay. Everything's where we want it to go. We got our winds. We're going to be expecting to go into 2-3. We're going to shoot the RNAV into 2-3 at Saratoga Springs. What are we? We're on Unicom right now. Are there any navigational things that we could look at along the way? Well, there's Lebanon. 113.7. Oh, put on our backup. That's Lebanon, and then let's see. All right, we're good. get on our taxi light. Let's go ahead and get that tube heated up. Okay, before taxi checklist, avionics, radios, GPS, transponder is set. Altimeters are set. Autopilot and flight director in the box were set. Flight controls were checked out on the way out. Flaps are indeed up and are, we're looking good here on our elevator trim. Rudder airline ATIS clearance, we're good. Taxi light on, transponder is set. Okay. Not sure if we have a non-movement area or not. Laconia traffic, Care 944 taxiing to runway 23 via Charlie Echo Bravo Delta. Actually, correction, 28. Laconia. Now it's Charlie. This is Echo. Bravo. I'm going to take this all the way down to a Delta. Left, neutral, right, neutral, down, neutral, back, neutral, and we look good on our rudder. Gonna get all of our passengers sick. Okay, flight controls are free and correct. Once again, it's pretty late at night. We're tricking the system, going daylight. We had center when we got on, but we had some technical difficulties which put us back. Couldn't get the throttle console to work, but we were able to straighten it out. But by that time, center was already gone. Waiting for another center to maybe come on. We are going very fast. Did we do ACARS? We did. Just want to make sure it's part of our checklist. Standard vegetation package. There we go. 2.6. Gee whiz. 2.6. Man, I'm just telling everyone the wrong runway all over the place. Okay, we're going to take off 2.6. We're going to get that one right. We've never been here before. Shows. Parking brake on. Mixture rich. 17 on the RPM. Let's go ahead and check our left off, dead. Right off, left picks up the slack. Good. Alright, right off. There we go, down to 0. Left off, right picks up the slack. Perfect. Okay, having the sections looking good. We're at 17. Okay, let's get the mags. Right mags. Alright, got about a drop of 50. Left mags. Drop of 50, we're good there. Alright, stabilize. Let's go ahead and left prop. Alright, now let's see what Hoskins and oil pressure does. Good. Down and down. Hoskins goes down, oil pressure goes down. Perfect. We have a good engine run-up, engine checklist. A run-up checklist, I should say, is complete. Before takeoff checklist. Okay, fuel quantities, one last check. 63, 63, 63. Fuel selectors, we're good here. Cow flaps are open. Trim, neutral, flaps up. Everything's what we want here. Good, we're at heading. We got our everything's the way we want. We got our transponder the way we want it. We got our radar the way we want it. Our map the way we want it. Heading, good. 6,000 feet. We're going to climb out. I did put it in our heading. 260. Gee whiz. Alright, we're good here. We'll reset this once we get up over there. Cabin pressure, we're going to keep it off. We now need to turn off the AC. Annunciator lights, nothing any longer. Low on the pumps. Flight controls are free and correct. Pitot heat and stall heat is on. Anti-ice we do not need right now. Let's go ahead and get on our landing lights and our strobe. We are ready. So before takeoff checklist is complete. Departure briefing. We're going to do a normal takeoff from runway 26. Surface is dry. 5,800 feet. I believe it is. Yep, 5,900 feet. Rotation, well, our wind actually is going to be a 310, so it's going to be a little bit off our right. So we'll hold a little right roll in. Rotation is going to be at 95 knots. Initial climb will be at 110 up to 400 feet, and then 120 after we get past 400 feet. We're also going to drop our power back at 400 feet to 25 on the RPM and 35 on the manifold pressure. If on so for emergency, we're going to fly out runway heading. For ground roll, if we have any loss of power or loss of control, yawing prior to rotation, we're going to close the throttle brake and come to a complete stop on a runway. If after rotation, though, we have sufficient runway, we're going to put it straight back down, come to a complete stop. Without sufficient runway, and if we can't climb above 110, and we can't climb at all, period, then we're going to land straight ahead 30 degrees right or left. But if we can maintain 110 and we can climb 200, 300 foot per minute, then we'll climb straight out to pattern altitude, and then we'll make left traffic for return here to 26. We do have an alternate, very small runway. It's shown here as a taxiway, but it was in the past a runway we could use if we need it. Any questions? Didn't think so. We're all good. Laconia traffic. Care 944 taking runway 26 for departure to the west. Laconia. A little bit of right roll. Airspeed's alive. .80 cross check. Cross check. 90. 95 rotate smoothly. Weather vane a tad. There we go. Gear now up. 900 feet will be 400 AGL. Okay, let's pull back power. Climb out at 120. Let's go ahead and get autopilot on. Let's push the nose down a tad. Up, flaps are up, not having the power I'm looking for. Hold on, let's go 120. Open. We're at about 800 foot per minute. Oh, here we go. 1,000 foot per minute. Going to 6,000 feet. We're on the heading. Let's go direct. Laconia traffic, Care 944, 2,200 climbing 6,000 clear of runway 26. Last call for Laconia. Yeah, wouldn't be really good VFR right now. So here we are climbing through 2,400 and we're about ready to get into the soup. Was the deal, so it's about 4,000 feet. Yeah, we're already there. And this looks to be broken right here, so we would have had to stay below 2,500, but we got mountains at 4,400 feet, so definitely would not have worked. So, good idea to file IFR. Been trying to file more VFR flight plans. If we can help the controllers out, they have a preference that Cape Air file VFR when able. But on a day like today, just not possible. Okay, after takeoff checklist, landing gear is up, taxi lights are off. Pumps low, cowl flaps are still open. Cabin altitude control, we're not going to set it because we're max 6,000 feet. Yaw damper is on. Air conditioning, let's go and get the AC back on. Right, I would imagine. We're in the money. Did not clear this out. See, we're about a minute off. So once we turn the runway, that's when it goes on. So I would think that's max power, but we've already pulled it back. Climb at 1,000 feet, not so solid. On top. 22 miles, then 22. What's our cumulative? 106. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and turn the pumps off. Let's close up the cow flap. On our way up. What's Saratoga? Let's go ahead and get there. Once we pass GRISS, we can go ahead and activate our approach. Fly it straight. Alright, here we go. We'll speed up and then we'll lean her out and complete our cruise checklist. Let's go ahead and knock off our lights. Alright, sports fans, we had 15 degrees of flaps in, so that was interesting. For some reason, we had 15 degrees of flaps, and that's why we weren't getting the climb we thought we should be getting. I'm surprised we got as good as we did with 15 degrees of flaps, honestly. Interesting. I reached over there. I pushed. Could have looked and seen it right here. Once we weren't getting past 140, that was a sure sign. Okay, here we are. We're past we're up to 180. Let's go ahead and drop our power. And let's begin to lean. Okay, there's peak. There we go. I like that. That is really efficient on fuel. 19 minutes to GRISS, and then we're going to start our big band. Albany is where we'd be going. So 175 pounds that we would need to get to Albany. That's our decision. GRISS, we should be there at 30 minutes. We're 10 right now, and we got 20 on the clock, so we'll get there right around 30 minutes. And we shall have 220 pounds of fuel. We shall see. I think we beat it. Okay, cruise checklist is complete now that our mixture is done. Let's go ahead and see when the top of our descent will be. In order to do that, we need to load in the approach. We're going to do the RNAV. Going to tab. Oh, we actually have 5,300. So 30 miles out. We could start a descent of 5,300. And then 6 miles out, go down to 3,000. Or, yeah, 3,000. That's an awfully steep. And once we get to TAYVO, once we get to TAYVO, then we go down to 2,300. But we should already be on the LPN at that point. Alright. So they don't want us to go down too soon. And that's the message I'm getting. So 30 miles out, we go down to 5,300, and then 6 miles out. My gosh, we gotta drop 2,300 feet in 6 miles. I don't see us doing that. So 30 miles off from TAYVO, where are we? So once we get to GRISS, we'll be 22 from TAYVO. So 30 miles from TAYVO. We'll begin our descent to 5,300. Pretty simple. don't see how we're going to be able to. But that's it. I mean, at 30 miles we go to 5,300, and at 6 miles we go to 3,000. Brief the approach. Yep, RWY's enabled. 233 is the final approach course, so let's go ahead and dial 233 because we're not. There's 233. 2300 is our final approach fix. And 267. Is set. That'll be 700 feet. Alright, 700 feet. This rain? I can't tell if it's rain or what. A DME only. Lebanon is DME only. Duh. Climb 3,000. Okay. So our first descent point will be to 5,300. So we are using the TAA, the Terminal Arrival Area. This little bad boy right here. You can see why. Away. And where will we park once we land? Well, probably somewhere over here. I would assume we'd like to make Echo. If we don't make Echo, we're going all the way to Alpha. There's the TAA, 30 nautical miles to initial approach fix. Okay, Bloxfo. And then what is it? Straight out, direct to Walto? Yeah. Direct to Walto. Let's just make sure we got direct to Walto in here. And here it is with our hold. Perfect. We have 3,000 feet. 3,000 feet. Okay, 20 miles until we begin our descent. crazy. No weather data available. Check the weather near Saratoga Springs. Glen Falls is 29901. So let's go ahead and set right now to 29901. We're going through the Smokies. Visibility looks good. Man, what's that? Rutland should be off our right. Rutland is where we have to make that ODP. Gotta make 6,000. I think we're now 30. $35. Once we pass GRISS, we'll activate the approach. We're not going to put up the pumps here. We're just going to go ahead and throttle back. Pick up a little speed. Being GRISS in 3 minutes. What's our fuel like? 275. And they wanted us at 220, so we're gonna have lots more fuel. A lot more clouds coming up, so very interesting. We may not see the airport. The conditions just north of the airport is overcast 3,700 feet. It's 700. So, yeah, 3,700 feet, 3,700 feet. I don't know. That looks a lot lower than 3,700 feet. Alright, let's go ahead and begin our descent. So, we're making our descent per the TAA. The terminal arrival area. As soon as we pass GRISS, we will activate the approach. Interesting. We're in the clouds. Okay, we're leveling off. Let's put the speed back. Let's get the manifold back. Alright, thank you very much, GRISS. Let's go proc. That wasn't what I was wanting to do. Six miles out, we need to get down to 3,000 feet. Oh, it does let me arm it. Alright, we have the radio set for Unicom for Saratoga Springs. What do they call it? Saratoga. We're just going to call it Saratoga. The CTAF is in 123.07507. 23.07. Visibility is poor. Halfway to go. We got 6 miles left until we begin our descent. Let's go ahead and preempt by going about halfway with our actually, you know what? Let's keep it down there. Save a little fuel. In fuel, 170, no. $185 is my decision time. And in the pattern, it will probably take us around, I don't know, 30, well, probably about 45 pounds. So, 40, 45 pounds. We got a mile and a half, and boy, we are gonna boogie on down. Let's go ahead and get the pumps on now. Closed. Let's go ahead and get our landing light on. We're ready to go.
Vertical track.
Now, and we're at 6 miles. Put in 1,000 feet drop. Time to get to 3,000. Why are we descending now? It's the terminal arrival area. We got a minute and a half. Will we get there? I don't think we get there. Let's go a little bit more. I think we get there now. And we just gotta keep smoking all the way down to 2,300. left. We got a minute left. We're going to continue. Oh, I got the field of sight. Saratoga traffic, Kara 944, 10 miles to the northeast on the RNAV for runway 23, Saratoga. We could hold it here. Let's go ahead and get down to 2300. I'm gonna speed up. It is 233. We're going to hold 2300. LPV is in the window. We're below glide path. 3000s are missed. Okay. Keep our power going. Okay, here we go. We're coming down. Saratoga traffic, Kara 944, 6 miles out on the RNAV runway 23, inbound for landing. Saratoga. Okay, 1 gear's down. We are 5 miles out. Let's get the landing gear going. Gear is locked. Taxi light now goes on. We got glide path. Let's go to 3,000 feet on our mist. Straight out approach. All set. We're straight out on the mist to walk 2. We're good. 700 feet is our decision height. We have LPV. Miles out, 3.5 miles out. Airfield's in sight. We will continue. We're under 3 miles. The next notch of flaps. Got a Vatsim. going to try to make echo.
500.
Got 200 feet above our decision. Mile out, and here's our last notch of flaps. My airplane decision altitude, we're continuing, and we're stable. 3 green. Oop, mixture. Props are where we want them. Flaps up. Here's the crossing runway, and here's echo. They call it Charlie. Okay, some bad weather out there. Let's go ahead, flaps up, let's clean up. Let's lean up. And open the cow flaps. Saratoga traffic, Care 944 is clear of runway 23, vacated off of Echo, taxiing to terminal via Echo Bravo Charlie. Saratoga. Okay, so this is Bravo. Alpha's to our right. Charlie's to our left. Well, I gotta tell you something. I don't see nothing. Welcome to the default airport. We'll go this way. We'll go down Alpha. No one's coming. There's a door over there, so that's where we'll... How do I get over there? There's a building here. We'll go this way. Private residence? We'll go down the street. All flaps are open. We're good here. Everything's where we want it there. Lights can come off. Bet you we don't have anybody that can. Oh, we do. bags off. Alright, Cindy. Go take your little brother with you. See ya, Dorothy. Don't know where Julie is. See ya, Rick. John. Alicia. You guys have a winner in Saratoga Springs. Gamble a couple horses for me. Alright. Here we are. Saratoga Springs. Default airport. Sorry, guys. We've just been flying a lot at the last minute. We thought we had Boston Center, but they left. We had in all fairness, we had a technical difficulty with our throttle console. Couldn't get it to work. Spent about 15 minutes messing around with that. Still would have lost out on center, but we might have gotten our clearance, gotten into the air. But anyway, that was a bummer. Didn't have any of it. All right, 2 non-controlled airports, or non-towered airports, I should say. We went from Laconia over to Saratoga Springs. So, until next time, guys. Clear skies and warm tailwinds. Buster, take it away.